name is Vance Kearns. As a side note for me, I have a lot of nationalities. I consider myself a mutt. One of them happens to be I am Japanese, and that kind of got me interested in a particular food that I like and enjoy. It is actually sushi, and there's actually 3 types of sushi. There is, I don't know if you guys know this, right here is called sashimi. It's actually just raw fish sliced into thin slices. There's nigiri, and it's actually this sashimi on top of rice and has wasabi in between. And there's also, it's called maki, or also everyone knows as sushi rolls. And this is actually a California roll. It's like, it's actually made in California. It's like the most popular one, like among, I call them like, first time sushi eaters. Because the maki rolls have any different kinds of fish, like freshwater eel, red snappers, salmon, tuna. There's a bunch of fish, and it's all fresh. And common ingredients are avocado, cucumber, crab meat, imitation crab for some purposes, and tempura, which is vegetables or shrimp that's fried. So today I'm going to teach you proper sushi etiquette, because believe it or not, for the chefs, if you do some details wrong, you can actually offend them, and it might get you in trouble. So I decided to teach you guys the proper way to eat sushi. You guys will need, this is, if you guys are wondering, this is the soy sauce. I put it in containers so I could transport it here. It actually, when you go to a restaurant or in your own home, it comes in a glass jar like this. This is actually, the red stands for regular soy sauce, and then there's also green for low sodium, because this is kind of salty. You also have chopsticks, and I actually got these from a restaurant, and I have a pair for all you guys, and some gummy worms to try to pick up with this practice. A plate for the sushi, actually, some plates will look like this. Some are actually like boats if you go to some of the restaurants. And let's see, a soy sauce dipping tray. You pour soy sauce in here. Some towels, if napkins of that sort. And I cannot attain this stuff because I'm underage and I don't want to bring it to school and get arrested. I'm using Ben's water bottle. You need 2 types of drinks. There's one that's called sake, and it's actually Japanese wine. It's made out of rice, believe it or not. It looks just like water. It's pretty. It's almost like vodka, but it's a little more rice tasting, because that's what it's from. And there's also cold Japanese beer. There's 2 in the drinks part. There's actually 2 occasions when you drink it. So the first start off, you guys are to wash your hands. Some places will give you a wet towel, or you can just go to the bathroom and wash your hands, because there's some etiquette following that it's acceptable to use your hands, and sometimes it's not. So for the first is wash your hands, and so it'd be kind of rude just to grab something on your hand, just kind of going. The second is you start off with drinks. Before the sushi comes, you have drinks, and that is actually hot sake, because the sushi will be cold. So it's traditional that you use a hot drink to prepare for a cold meal. Also, the sushi is actually like one of the fastest growing cuisines, so you guys can almost find it anywhere, just as a heads up. And also, when you drink, it's respectful for the oldest person to raise the glass the highest, and it's out of respect, saying the elder, you have wisdom. And you also say kanpai, which is like cheers in Japanese. And then when your food actually comes around, it is, like I said, in one of the plates or on a platter. So the first thing you do is you pour the soy sauce, and it's actually in here. You pour. I'd say the rule is you're not supposed to put more than 3 tablespoons at a time, otherwise you just waste their product, which might make them mad. I usually do I count to 1,001, 1,002, 1,003 to about 5 seconds, and that should be enough for you guys, and then you always refill as you need. You do the sashimi first, and you cannot use the sashimi you can't eat it with your fingers. That's actually like one of the biggest disrespects you can do to the chef, to the owners of the restaurant. It's preferred that you dip the fish in the soy sauce, just ever so slightly. You don't have to soak it. You might when you eat it, you're supposed to go like this, and you might drip all over yourself. It's just kind of nasty. You have soy sauce stains all over you. And then you move on to the nigiri, and then you can actually use your fingers with that. You can just pick it right up, and you dunk it fish end first, and right here. You usually do fish end first because the rice will soak up a lot of the soy sauce and it gets really, actually falls apart on you, and it's just, it gets really messy. You can also find the soy sauce in the packs if they don't have the glass. From there, you move to the maki or sushi rolls, and you guys can use your fingers or the chopsticks as well. Let me break open that. So these are what chopsticks will look like in the package, or they might be loose, but they're never really loose because it's unsanitary. You break it open if need, and you don't rub those chopsticks together because it's considered that they have cheap product and they might get mad. Whenever your chopsticks are not in use, you actually place them horizontal of your dish as a sign of either you're finished or I'm paused and I'm still respecting it. Then this also, it's really small because this is actually, it's called wasabi and it's green. It's really hard to see because there's a thing right there, it's green, it looks like a little flower most of the times. It's actually a horseradish and it's really spicy, but it's really good. And in between your sushi, you actually eat what's called, it's ginger, it's pickled ginger, sorry. It's usually a pink or a white or yellow flavored color. It's just a palate cleanser, so you eat a piece after you eat some sushi, and so you can experience like all the fish flavors. And then, once you're done, like I said before, you're going to lay the chopsticks down flat, and you can also wipe your hands again or clean up any mess that you might have. Also, when you're back to the eating, I forgot to mention, you stop taking the sake and you start drinking Japanese cold beer, and that's to complement the coldness of the fish. They say Japanese cold beer because everyone's, Japanese beer is the best. I don't know from personal experience. And after you have everything done, you can also actually buy a round of beer for the chef as a kindness, like a gesture. Thank you for serving us and for your service. And then from there, you say thank you, get up, and go on with your day. And I decided to teach you guys about proper etiquette so you guys can, be clean. You guys can look knowledgeable if you're going to treat your friends or your family up, and so you can look Japanese. Thank you guys.